Hello guys, this is Avcoor, and I'm back with some Archeland content. This is an update, but there's more videos coming down the pipeline, so let's get started. Let's talk about Promised Land, and you'll notice a couple of things right off the bat. Yeah, this is gonna be like this for a while. In fact, this is probably gonna be permanent. Look how many rubies I got. So yeah, that's like a permanent fixture because there's only one building I have to do, and it's that. So, and look at the requirements. I'm at 7, so this should actually be able to clear me over the top. And look how, yeah, I'm pretty much done. It's just like time now. But in Academy, I have maxed out Warrior. And I'm going to do a tier list on classes. And my advice is you max out Warrior. Warrior just produces the best units in the game right now. Yeah, yeah, Warrior is just great. Shooter, these other classes are good, but Warrior's where it's at. Warrior's where it's at. It's just where it's at. As far as Barracks goes, yeah, we're doing good here. The thing about it is, I just wish I could improve faster, you know? It's not like I'm getting stronger, and I'm realizing there's caps in this game. Huge caps, like you'll see the effect. I've cleared a lot of content as of late, and my power's still being capped. There's only so many ways I can get stronger, and that scares me. I'm hitting that point where I actually see the limits of what I can achieve, I suppose. That's the best way to put it. But I'm experiencing that. That's for sure. I'm experiencing that. And I'm thinking a lot of other people in the community are experiencing that, like free-to-play players. Like one of the biggest choke points for me is equipment in Still of the Gods. Because Still of the Gods requires, in order to awaken it, it requires these. And these stones are actually competing with equipment.
적합한 물건을
Like,
필요한 사람에게
this is
주는 게
my only
페리
way to
상점의
convert
서비스 원칙이에요.
stones into equipment, and it's competing. And right now, I need equipment, but I know that I need Still of the Gods as well. So that's a massive choke point, and I'm sure a lot of people are experiencing that right now. Like another thought would be like, hey Avcoor, why can't you just go ahead and do the 60? But if I do that, then I'm actually kind of squandering 20 soul stones of creation. Because with this, it only requires 40. So these little guys actually just knock off 20, and it guarantees you a little bit of control because you know you're either getting helmet, you're getting armor or sword, weapon or accessory. So I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with Academy because it's so hard to farm resources in Academy at this stage in the game because the sweeps only give you 2 or 3 of the SSR materials, and that's what you're gonna need when you go through the last trek of building your academy. So I'm actually feeling the squeeze on that. I really am. And that sucks. Yeah, it really does suck. But one good thing has happened, and I'm really excited about it.
이곳은 영역계 적 작업 부서다.
I wrote the gacha
무슨 일이지?
one more time,
먼저 회의 시간을 예약해라.
and I got her
항상
to rank
경각심을 유지해.
4. And this is really good because that's my next project. It's definitely my next project now. Because she is so strong. Even like at 4 stars, she's actually showing a lot of potential. Her equipment is garbage. One of the aspects that you'll see in This game is certain weapons have a lower drop rate, whether it be SSR or SR, and great swords have a low drop rate. That's why with warriors, you really want to get their exclusive equipment because warriors have the most versatile set of weapons. Like you can get axe, you can get great sword, you can get rapier, or wait, can you get spear? I don't think you can get spear with warriors. So it's great sword, it's rapier, and the main character comes with his own weapon. So it's preferred that you get their unique equipment because it really propels them as a character. Another thing that I will admit that I'm struggling with is wizards. I played Infinite Dream and there was a condition where only magic damage worked, and it took me like 12 tries in order to get it right. For the simple fact is my wizards are weak. My strongest wizard is where she's at. It's actually her, and I'm slowly improving her, but she only counts as one. You know, excuse me, she's only one wizard, right? So she can't carry a whole battle by herself. That's just not feasible. So I had to build another wizard, and that's why I'm just going to go ahead and finish off her equipment set, because now I have to look at another wizard to build. So yeah, I have to look at another wizard to build. Her runes are alright, but she needs help. She can't do it by herself. I mean, and she's ranked pretty high, 35 amongst these guys are really good. So that's not bad, but she needs help. So I'm looking at this guy, Nicholas.
교실에서 수업하는 거 지루했는데 그대가 와서 다행.
And one of the things I have to improve is this, but you have to, the options to get this are really, really low. Like you have to summon a lot of characters and you have to spend money basically. That's why I argue that they should give us opportunities to get free SR units. There's nothing wrong with that. They're not the best units, but they fill in gaps. And this is a very, very, very bad summoning gacha. Yeah, gacha. Let's say that. The gacha is unbearable. And I think that Zlongames will go a long way if they give us opportunities to finish up our SR heroes and give us like runestones so we can unlock their slots. That would be great. That would be really great. I haven't done it yet, and that's why I'm struggling. I have one, two,
세상 내게
three,
준 유능한 인
four,
모든 과거는 불타 잿더미가 되어버린.
five,
붓고덩의 이름으로 낭만과 열정이 가득한 아이비스에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
five, seven SSR. One, two, three, four, five, six SSR wizards, and only one of them is built. Whereas warriors, I have at least two. Two, yeah, two. Yeah, it's really hard. The gacha is really hard on this game. That's why my regret is I didn't start sooner. And I think that if you're gonna play this game, you really wanna start at
나와
launch
검술 대결을
because you're gonna need every minute, every second, every day in order to get over the hump of your characters. Like look how much he's improved. Like critical hit probably is 16 compared to 12%. That's actually really big. Physical attack power and critical hit, yeah, that's really
좋아.
good.
더 높은 곳에서 우는 매미 소리가 들리네.
I mean, this was not a mistake though. Building this character, when you look at, she's running around with that's a lot of attack. That's insane. When you look at this character, this is a really great and safe investment, and I don't regret it. But the slots are just so limited for what you can build in this game, and you really have to pick what you want. That's why I always tell people, warrior's the way to go. This character, especially this character, and MC, they're just the way to go. They are so strong, and they help you clear content. They really do. I have to work on my wizards. So as far as other content goes, I've been really active. This is where I kind of like, you know, this is a bonehead moment. Notice that this is perfect and none of the rest are perfect. None of the rest are perfect. So that means I did better at the end than I did at the beginning. So your boy Avcoor is gonna have to go back through this and get like the rewards. I'm just kind of leery, so to speak, because some of the rewards I don't think are worth the stamina. Like this is worth the stamina. Like that's worth the stamina. Wow, I got perfects on those. So those two are worth the stamina. Alright, yeah. Wow, I didn't get the treasure on this. Oh, you have to have 2 SR characters. Yeah. So I got a lot of work to do when it comes here. Ranger not played clear. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do here. Because if I could clear like the last ones, then it should be easy for me to do these other ones. So that's a thought there. And in secrets, we go to Whirlpool. In Dangerous, I actually managed to clear double of fire. And that's because my Charlotte and my Lena and Brownie are so strong. And that's the last problem I'll talk about, which is overlapping with the same problem, and that's elemental alignment content. Because if you look at my account right
이곳은
here,
영역개척 작업 부서다.
that's blue, that's
무슨
blue,
일이지?
that's
먼저
blue,
회의 시간을
that's blue,
예약해라.
and I only needed 4. You know, you only need 4 characters of a single element to clear content. And that's why I was able to clear Whirlpool, because I had her, him, and her. And that's kind of like the formula for success when you're clearing Whirlpool. I mean, look at this. I have her, him, and him, but I'm missing a 4th red character. Like in light, I have her, and William. So I'm gonna try for the dark Whirlpool boss. But you see a trend here. Like if you're really gonna clear content, you need ranks, and it's hard to build ranks because characters that are really great are limited. It's like when the new banners come out, I'm not really excited anymore because that's a new SSR hero and it's going to take SSR level resources to build them. That's why it was good for me to get at least 2 copies of her because it makes it a little easier to build her up and get her going. Like some of these characters simply sit on the shelf because they're only rank 3. And like a Tomb, I don't use him anymore. Ever since I started using Nicholas, I don't use a Tomb anymore. His overall stats are low compared to him because simply he has more ranks. So why would I use him? I'm even thinking about leveling her up
시간이요. 무자비하게 다가오지 마시기를.
for the simple fact is
빛이요.
she's ranked
언제
7.
다시 강림할
And even though
것입니까?
Marguerite is superior, just her stats are higher and what she can do. The only problem with this is I don't have the stones in order to unlock everything. So that's the problem I'm having with this game. It's like, yeah, you can clear it, but you're gonna have to think a lot about who you invest in and what you want. So that's the problem I have. It's a great game, but you really got to think about the characters. You have to think about your alignment. And if you're not a big spender, you're going to have to look at your SR characters. So I'll talk about more about SR heroes and their value. But anyways, if you like my content, hit the like, share, subscribe button. I'll get back to you. Have a great day and goodbye.